Finding a cure for Alzheimer's and other brain diseases and injuries have found their way onto the Montana's ballot. It's one of 4 statewide initiatives facing Montanans this election. David joins us now, where he's breaking down all this week the pros, the cons, and the costs of these initiatives.
Thanks, Ange. Monday and Tuesday, we showed you I-116. That's the crime victims initiative, and the trapping initiative, I-177. Tonight, it's I-181. That is the research initiative for brain injury and disease.
I-181 would issue bonds to pay for research to find a cure and develop therapy for brain diseases like dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, PTSD, addiction, depression, and brain cancer, and for brain injuries caused by trauma and stroke. Bonds would be issued for $200 million over 10 years. I-181 would form the Montana Biomedical Research Authority to issue grants from the money raised by the bonds. Among those in favor of I-181, the Montana Alzheimer's Association, Benefis Health Systems, Pacific Source Health Plans, and St. Patrick Hospital. They say with the population of aging citizens and veterans, Montana will be particularly hard hit in the coming decades by currently incurable diseases like Alzheimer's and related dementias, and rising rates of PTSD and suicide in the veteran community. I-181 would provide more opportunities for young people interested in science and medicine to stay in Montana and create good-paying jobs. And the research conducted through I-181 would likely provide Montanans early access to new treatments and cures. So who's opposed? A bipartisan group of state senators and representatives, the Montana Taxpayers Association, and the Montana AFL-CIO. They say borrowing money to fund research projects that have a low probability of succeeding is not good policy. They say I-181 would circumvent the current legislative process that prioritizes state spending, which could stop bonding for infrastructure projects now and in the future. They say it has no legislative oversight to ensure the borrowed money is used wisely, and they say the creation of state debt should be reserved for spending on projects that create hard assets that are owned by the taxpayers. Opponents say if the bonds are paid back over 20 years, the cost to taxpayers could exceed $325 million. Proponents say the initiative will save hundreds of millions of dollars in the long run due to the eradication of these brain afflictions.
And if you miss any of our initiative summaries, we will put them on our website, abcfoxmontana.com, after they air. Tomorrow, it's I-182, the Medical Marijuana Initiative. Ange?